DreAllDay.com.
Let's talk about vertical jump real quick. Now, a lot of people like to ask, like they'll look at a vid of mine where I dunk or something and they'll ask me what my vertical is. And I'll tell y'all just as I tell them, I don't even know what my vertical is. I've never actually done a vertical jump test, like with the reach thing and all that. But it doesn't really matter what your vertical jump is. It's a misleading statistic, kind of like when people talk about bench press in basketball or something. It's a misleading stat because you don't really, the fact that you can jump 40 inches in the air doesn't really matter. What matters is how much space you can cover in the air and what you do when you're up there. Like I was reading an article on ESPN that said they were talking about a stat called max vertical height, which is something I've always been thinking about, but I didn't know exactly what it was called. Max vertical height is the highest point that you can reach when you factor in your length, your height, and your vertical jump all at once. Because they found that Carlos Boozer, who's 6'9", 6'10", and Dwayne Wade, who's 6'4", they both had the exact same max vertical reach. And when they jump as high as they can and reach up as high as they can, they're both actually hitting the exact same height, which was 11 feet 5 inches for each of them, which is very high. That's what matters. So if you take a guy like Kevin Garnett and then you compare him to Nate Robinson's vertical is higher than Kevin Garnett's, probably significantly higher. But which one of those guys is covering the area around the rim better? Which one of those guys plays around the basket more authoritatively? Which one of them has more control around the basket as far as dunking, blocking shots, and rebounds? It's easily Kevin Garnett. So you can't just say, put this guy's vertical next to this guy's vertical and say, oh, he's better. Because Nate Robinson can jump probably higher than a lot of dudes in the NBA, maybe most of them. But is he really dominating the area around the paint? No. How many times a year is he going to dunk? Maybe 5, 6, 10 times all season? Or you got a guy like Garnett who's going to dunk, 100 times all season. So people need to think about that when they think about vertical jump. Think about how much area you can cover. And when you do jump, what the hell are you doing up there? Are you rebounding? Are you blocking shots? Are you scoring above the rim? Can you finish? Those are the things you need to think about when you talk about vertical jump, not just the number. There's only one thing left to say. You know what it is?
You gotta live this summer or die this summer.
That's that. Y'all already know. DreAllDay.com. It's a wrap. Cut it.